ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शुक्ल यजुर्वेदीय काण्व शाखिया बृहदारण्यक उपनिषद, पेज नंबर 272. So you have drashta, drashta's drashti, and then you have another drashta who also has a drashti. Okay. So one is pramata, another is Sakshi Atma. Yesterday there was one question. This drashta's drashti is anitya, but this drashta's drashti is nitya. What happens if this drashti is anitya? This was the question. So if we have to remember, drashta and drashti are not two in case of Atma. Even though that prayog is there, I explained, like raho ho shira. Drashta is jnana swarupa. Drashti is also jnana swarupa. Right? So it is jnana matra. Because this is jnana swarupa, if you say drashti is anitya, that means jnanam will become, or drashta will become anitya, or jnanam will become anitya. Drashta is atma, atma will become anitya. If atma is anitya, there is no moksha. It is just like kshanik vijnanavada. That is unacceptable. Okay. In this Shruti pramanam was given, nahi drashtur drashter viparilopo vidyate iti shrutehe. Anumanacha, anumanam is also there. So we will see anumanam now. Fourth line from bottom. Vimatam nityam avyabhicharitvat pareshtatmavat iti prayogopapattehe ityartha. Vimatam nityam. 9 number tippani. What is Vimatam? Brahmatma Tattvam. Which Brahmatma Tattvam? Drashtavyadinam drashtradi rupam prakritam Brahmatma Tattvam. Drashtavyadinam buddhinam. They are Drashtavya means Drishya. Drashtavya, I told you earlier, Drashtavya is Drishya. Drishyadinam drashtradi rupam drishyasya drashta. Drashtradi rupam prakritam Brahmatma Tattvam. Nityatvam. Further it is given in Tippani. What is Vimatam is explained. Nityatvam, Trikala Badhyatvam, Avyabhicharitvam, Sarvanugatatvam. Means that which is Anugata in all. So Nityam Avyabhicharitvat. Vimatam, so Chaitanyam. Brahmatma Tattvam is Nityam because it is avyabhichari. Now you will have to explain. See here, Hetu is given avyabhicharitvat. Avyabhicharitva siddhi in Brahma. How it will happen? You will have to show Hetu in Paksha. So avyabhicharitva in Brahmatma Tattvam. Again for that you will need Shruti. This is what I was telling the other day, that in Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Sar Sangraha, I think, or some in Brahadaranyaka itself, that you may use Anumanam, but for that Anumanam, wherever you need some vyapti or some hetu which is there in Paksha, again you will have to rely only on Shruti, because the information or the vyapti, jnanam, etc., Paksha Dharmata jnanam, all this will come only from Shruti, because Atma is the Vishaya discussed only by Shruti. Other Pramanas don't talk about Atma. So there is no Paksha Dharmata, there is no Vyapti Jnanam elsewhere. Avyabhicharitvad. So you will have to say Nityam Vibhum Sarvagatam Susukshmam. Some such Shruti Vakya will say, okay, in Atma, Avyabhicharitvam, Sarvagatatvam is there. Pareshta Atmavat iti. Pareshta Atmavat, Paresham Ishtaha Atma. So, what others also want that Atma to be. In this way, that Prayoga will happen. Means everybody says their Atma is Nityam and their Atma is Avyabhichari. Means it doesn't change. We will also say it is same. So that, but for our, like Nayayika, if they say their Atma is Nityam, so they accept it is Nityam. But in that Nitya Atma, Jnanam comes, Kriti comes, Ichha comes, etc. In our Atma, none of these things are there. So it is Nityam and Aparinami, Vedanta Atma. In Sankhya, the Atma is Nityam, but it is Bhokta. In Vedanta, it is Nityam and Abhokta. Iti prayogopapatte ityartha. Nanu Atma Drshti Swabhavaschet Drishter Drashtet Drashta iti uktam. If Atma is Drashti Swabhava, means Jnana Swarupa, Chet Katham Drishter Drashta iti uktam, then why did you say it is Drashta of Drishti? Drashta of Drishti. Why it is said like this? Ataha Taya. In Drashtanta, Hetu is there, Sadhya is there. And in Paksha, Hetu is there. Therefore, Sadhya is there. In this way. This is Saral Anumanam, not very difficult. Taya iti, Taya Where is the pratika? So first you see in Bhashya, Andhasyapi Ghatadi Abhasa Vishaya Swapne Drashti Rupalabhyate. We saw this yesterday. A blind person also can have Ghatadi Abhasa Jnanam in Swapna. Sa tarhi itara drishti nashe na nashyati. Sa drashtur drishti dushti nahi. Drashtur drishti. So you have to make it drushti, like srishti. Correct? द्रष्टुर दृष्टिस्तया अविपरिलुप्तया नित्यया दृष्ट्या स्वरूपभूतया स्वयं ज्योति ही समाख्यया इतराम अनित्याम दृष्टिम स्वप्न बुद्धांतयोर वासना प्रत्यय रूपाम नित्यमेव पश्यन् दृष्टिर द्रष्टा भवति. सा तर्हि इतर दृष्टि नाशे न नश्यति. सा दृष्टि ही. Which one we are talking about among the three? Atmas. Atma's jnanam. Atma's drishti. Itara drishti nashe. Itara drishti is pramata's jnanam. So if somebody is andha, this is such a beautiful thing. If you go on thinking whole day. Earlier, remember, Atma's lakshana was given drashta, shrota, manta, vijnata. Right? Then Purupakshi said, oh, you said pratyaksha, you will show, but you didn't say anything. So, दृष्टे है द्रष्टा, श्रुते है श्रोता, मते है मंता. Whatever is happening at the level of pramata, it's knower. That is this drishti. So when this drishti goes away, when darshana is not happening, shravanam is not happening, either it is suspended or it is gone for whatever karana dosha, na nashyati. Sa drashtur drishtis taya. This drishti is of the drashta. Taya avipariluptaya, which is whose lopa is not there at any time. It is aviparilupta. Avipariluptaya nityaya drashtya swarupa bhutaya, which is swarupa bhuta. Swarupa bhutaya swayam jyotihi samakhyaya. It is another name given to that is swayam jyotihi. This drishti is swayam jyotihi. Swayam jyotihi samakhyaya. Samakhyaya. Samakhya means Samyak Akhya. Akhya means name. Samakhyaya. Taya Itaram Anityam Drishtim. Itaram Anityam Drishti is Pramata's Drishti. Anityam Drishtim Swapna Buddhantayor Vasana Pratyaya Rupam Nityameva Pashyan. So this Nitya Drishti always sees this Anitya Drishti. This Anitya Drishti which is there in Jagrat Swapna. Swapna Buddhantayor Vasana Pratyaya Rupam is Visheshan for Anityam. Anityam Swapna Buddhantayor Vasana Pratyaya Rupam Drashtim. Nityameva Pashyan. The second drishti constantly observes it, constantly watches. Nityameva Pashyan. दृष्टेर द्रष्टा भवति. It is the drashta of this drashti. See Tika now. नित्यद्वयं परिहर्तुं स्वरूपभूतया इति उक्तम्. Both are not nitya. Nityadvayam parihartum. Both drishtis are not nitya. So to do that parihartum, tumunanta pratyaya. Swarupa bhutaya. This is swarupa bhuta nitya. By its swarupa swabhava, it is nitya. Tasya drashtyantarapekshaam varayati. That drashtyantara is anitya. This one is nitya, swayam jyotihi. Nitya dvayam. Dvayam means both of them. And this Atma Drshti. Swayam. Uktam avipariluptatvam vyanakti. What is meant by avipariluptatvam? He says, itaram anityam drashtim nityam eva pashyan. Sarvada pashyan. All the time it sees that, illumines it. Atma drishter drashta iti sthite phalitamaha. Atma drishter drashta. Atma is drishte drashta. Atma is drishte drashta. Drishte drashta, what is his first? Drishti?
Pramata.
Pramata ka jnana. Pramata's jnanam. Tasya drashta is Atma. Atma drashta. Kasya? Drishte, Shruti, Mate, Vijnate. Iti sthite phalita. So this is an important thing for sadhana. If I talk of Atma, and if my thinking is of anatma throughout the day, I will say I have understood what is this drishte drashta. But tadakar buddhi means tad aham asmi, this buddhi doesn't happen. Because I feel whatever that I am thinking throughout the day is of something else. So for tadakar buddhi, that pramata, see, pramata, if it has too many vishayas, they will get importance. When vishaya gets importance, pramata is going to pay attention to vishaya. When that stops, then pramata is shanta. When pramata is shanta, then some one drishti, one shruti, one at much slower pace, these vrittis will come. Then I will be able to pay attention to the drashta and understand this is who I am. If this is minimal, this has slowed down, then attention will go here. If this is too much, this is rapid, attention will never go here. So for most sadhakas, this is a stage that they will have to go through. When we study and we understand, but I never feel I am that drashta who is constantly aware of all the drashtis, because my attention is on the vishaya that pramata is watching, seeing, hearing, tasting, whatever. So this is required. टीका एवं च भाष्य एवं च सति दृष्टिरेव स्वरूपम अस्य अग्न्यौष्ण्यवत् न काणादादीनाम इव दृष्टि व्यतिरिक्तो अन्यश्चेतनो द्रष्टा एवं च सति दृष्टिरेव स्वरूपम अस्य आत्मा स्वरूप is drishti means jnanam itself is its swarupa, like agni ushnavat. Agni and ushnata, they are not two. Agni itself is ushna, like that atma is drishti.
Jnana
Jnana swarupa drishti reva here. So atma is jnanam. Kanadadi, what do they say atma is? Jnana adhikarana. So unlike drishtanta is given. न काणादादीनाम इव दृष्टि व्यतिरिक्तो अन्यश्चेतनो द्रष्टा. So in their case, means in their case, jnanam is different and atma is different, and atma is not jnanam, so jnana adhikarana. And Bhashyakar has given here, it is drashta. Drashta means it knows that jnanam has taken place in me, jnanam is not taking place in me, or any other vritti. In this way, it is drashta. But it is vikari drashta, savikari. Not like how Yoga Darshan and Vedanta Darshan says Atma is avikari drashta. It is not like that. Their drashta is like pramata. It knows whatever some jnanam is happening or not. It is vikari. In Tika, so anyas chetano, it is given in Bhashya. Tikakar says anyas chetano achetano va iti shesha. Chetana, you see, 8 number tippani. भट्टमते चिद अचिद रूपत्वात् आत्मनः चेतन इति उक्तम. नैयायिक मते अचेतनतया अचेतन इति. So नैयायिक मत is not चेतन according to so you just have to stick with this only. नैयायिक मत आत्मा is अचेतन. भाट्टमते भाट्टमते भट्ट से में भाट्टा भट्टमते और भाट्टमते both you can say. Bhatta is better. But Bade Maharaj might have. Further in Tika, Nitya Drishti Swabhavam Atma Padartham Parishodhya Shrutyaksharaणि Yojayati. So now, what is the nature of Atma is also done. The Vakya is Brahmava idam agra asit tad Atmanam eva avet. So Brahmava idam agra asit tad Atmanam, up to that is done. Now that avet, that part is being discussed. So Atma is Nitya Drashti Swabhava, means I am Jnana Swarupa. That Parishodhanam is done. Parishodhanam means this. Transitioning from Tvampada Vachyartha to Tvampada Lakshyartha is called Tvampada Shodhanam. So this is Parishodhya. Whatever anatma is included in Atma is eliminated now. Tad Brahma Atmanam eva, in Bhashya, Tad Brahma Atmanam eva avet. Atmanam eva Nitya Drigrupam Adhyaropita Anitya Drishyadi Varjitam. एव अवेत. अवेत विदितवत, viditavan. Atma, Atmana means Nitya Drigrupam. I am Nitya Drashtarupa. And in me, if there is any Adhyaropita, Anitya Drishtyadi, that they are eliminated. Varjitam. Tika. Vakya Shesha Virodham Chodayati. There is some Virodha in this. What is that? Nanu Vipratishidham. न विज्ञातेर विज्ञातारम विजानीयाः इति श्रुतेः विज्ञातुर विज्ञानम. You said atmanam eva avet. He knew atma. But in other places you say atma cannot be known. Vijñatehe vijñataram na vijaniyaha. Vijaniyaha, which lakara? Vidiling. Bahuvachanam. श्रुते श्रुतेः श्रोतारम न शृणुयाः. मतेः मंतारम न मन्वीथाः. मन्वीथाः. विज्ञातेर विज्ञातारम न विजानीयाः. दृष्टेः द्रष्टारम न पश्येः. पश्येः is also विधिलिंग बहुवचनम. So you said, see, this second drashta, the drashta which is in the middle, not second, the first drashta, this drashta is seen by second drashta. And the mantra says, Atmanam eva avet, means this Brahma knew itself. So it got the knowledge of this second drashta. But the Shruti says you cannot know this. Vijñatehe vijñataram na. This one is Vijñata of Vijñati. Vijñati means the knowledge of this. Knowledge of this is known to this. Vijñatehe vijñataram na vijaniya. The knower of the knowledge cannot be known. Understood?
Yes.
No is there, no? It should not be known. That main thing is, this is not becoming object of knowledge. That is the idea. So the vijñatehe vijñataram na vijaniya. Vijñati, which is happening here, its vijñata is the second drashta. This cannot be known. Iti shrutehe. So this is a shruti. Iti shrutehe. Vijñatur vijnanam. Vijñatur vijnanam. What? Vipratishidham. So the knowledge of the knower is a contradiction. Knowledge of the knower is not possible. Vijñatur vijnanam vipratishidham. Tika. So now Purva Pakshi is thinking and Siddhanta is helping that Purva Pakshi. Kim Karmatvena Atmano jnanam virudhyate kim va Saksitvena iti. Vachya. You have to say, if you are saying it is viruddham, how? Karmatvena Atmano jnanam virudhyate kim va Saksitvena Atmano jnanam virudhyate. So Atma cannot be known as object of knowledge, Karmatvena, or Atma cannot be known as Sakshi. Iti vachyam. Na adya. अनभ्युपगमात् इत्याह. कर्मत्वेन आत्मनो ज्ञानम विरुध्यते. So that is not pratishiddham. Means that is right. Karmatvena atmano jnano viruddhyate. No. So we accept that. Second, न द्वितीय इत्याह. एवं विज्ञानात् न विप्रतिषेध. So साक्षित द्वितीय साक्षित्वेन. साक्षित्वेन विज्ञातुः विज्ञानम न विप्रतिषिद्धम. This second drashta as sakshi you can know. In that there is no virodha. The second drashta as karma of jnanam, in that there is virodha. We accepted that. He will explain. तदेव स्पष्टयति. एवं दृष्टेर द्रष्टा इति विज्ञायते एव. So drishti drashta can become known. विज्ञायते एव. तर्हि तद विषयम ज्ञानांतरम अपेक्षितव्यम इति कुतो विरोधो न प्रसरति इति आशंका. For knowledge, then you need jnanantaram. To know drashta number 1, you needed drashta number 2. To know drashta number 2, now you will need some other drashta. And some jnanam is required through that. So jnanantaram apekshitavyam iti kuto na virodha. Why there is no virodha? There is virodha. Iti ashankyaha. Anya jnana anapekshatvacha. Anya jnana apeksha is not there. If you want to see ghata, you need deepa. You want to see deepa, you don't need another deepa. What is the shloka? Yatha swatma prakashane. This is second line. Nadipasya deepecha yatha swatma prakashane.
स्वबोधे नान्यबोधे च बोधरूपतयात्मा.
Correct. Swabodhe nanyabodhecha bodharupatayatmana. Nadipasya deepecha yatha swatma prakashane. In the dark room, when the weather is so cold, we close all door, window, everything at night. But you never question whether you are there or not. Swatma prakashane na deepasya apeksha. Like that, deepa also doesn't need anya deepa in the same way. Anya jnana anapekshatvacha. Sangrahitam artham na vipratished iti purvena sambandha. So there is no vipratished. As Sakshi. If Sakshitvena jnanam, if you say, it is acceptable. Sangrahitam artham vivranoti na cha iti. न च द्रष्टुर नित्यैव दृष्टिरित्येवं विज्ञाते द्रष्टृ विषयां दृष्टिम अन्याम आकांक्षते. द्रष्टुर नित्यैव दृष्टिरित्येवं विज्ञाते. When I understand this drashta's drashti is nitya, द्रष्टुर नित्यैव दृष्टिः इत्येवं विज्ञाते द्रष्टुर विषयां अन्याम drishtim na akanksate. To see this, anya drishti, anya jnanam is not needed. Na akanksate. See in Tika. Nityeva swarupa bhuta iti sheshaha. Vijñātatvam. So what is this Vijñātatvam? This is your familiar topic, but you have to mark it also. विज्ञातत्वम वाक्यीय बुद्धि वृत्ति व्याप्यत्वम, वाक्यीय बुद्धि वृत्ति व्याप्यत्वम. So vritti vyapti is there. अन्याम दृष्टिम स्फुरण लक्षणाम, स्फुरण लक्षणाम 13 नंबर टिप्पणी फल रूपाम. So that अन्या दृष्टि is फल व्याप्ति. वृत्ति व्याप्ति is accepted. फल व्याप्ति अन्या दृष्टि is not needed. So vritti vyapti is there in order to know Atma. Phala vyapti is not there. Anyam drashtim spurana lakshanam. Anyam drashtim spurana lakshanam means when it was said anya jnana anapekshatvad. So anya drishti or anyam drishtim na akankshyate. In that bhashya, anyam drishtim na akankshyate. That you have to connect there. Phala vyapti is not there. So what is the meaning of Sakshitvena jnanam? Sakshitvena jnanam means this, that I will have vritti vyapti, but I will not have phala vyapti. Karmatvena jnanam means I will have vritti vyapti and phala vyapti. This is the bheda. Vritti vyapyatvam shabda is used by Anandagiri ji, means before Panchadashikara also this shabda was used. Spurana lakshana, instead of phala vyapti, he has used spurana lakshana, but vritti vyapti shabda was used. टीका आत्म विषय स्फुरणाकांक्षा भावम प्रतिपादयति. आत्म विषय स्फुरण आकांक्षा अभावम. Spurana akanksha is not there, means phala vyapti is not there. Why it is not there? Because निवर्तते ही दृष्टि विषय दृष्ट्याकांक्षा तद असंभवादेव. दृष्टि विषय दृष्ट्याकांक्षा निवर्तते. दृष्टि विषयक दृष्टि आकांक्षा is not there. Means phala vyapti akanksha is not there. In other words, knowing Atma, I don't expect another illumination because it is already known. That is Chaitanya Rupa. That's why. And tad asambhavadeva, another illuminator is not there also. That is how it is given in Bhashya. Nahi avidyamane vishaye akanksha kasyachid upajayate. If there is some such illuminator, then there will be akanksha. There is no such illuminator. Avidyamane vishaye akanksha na upajayate. There is a sutra for that. Vakiya means Vakyajanya, Mahavakyajanya. One line we'll see in Tika. Kincha Drashtari. We'll have to see that tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vivagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ठीक है.